lecture on present political situation and relevance of Modi's leadership. We also have the presence of Shri K. Raghavendra Rao, President, Hisham Rao Foundation and Srinivas Group of Colleges, and also Shri Chakravarti Sulibale, Mentor, Namo Brigade. Shri Chakravarti Sulibale to escort the chief guest on the stage.
ಇಡೀ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿರುವುದು ಒಂದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಸಂಘಟನೆ ನಮೋ ಬ್ರಿಗೇಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅದರ ಹೆಸರು. ಈ ನಮೋ ಬ್ರಿಗೇಡ್ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಸಂಗತಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮೋ ಬ್ರಿಗೇಡ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಈ ನಮೋ ಬ್ರಿಗೇಡ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕಲ್ಲದೆ ಪಕ್ಕದ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಬ್ಬಿದೆ.
The Congress party doesn't know who to field. Of course, Ms. Sonia Gandhi wants a son, but his IQ is so low that I have given him the nickname of Buddhu. I know much about him because his father was a good friend of mine, Rajiv Gandhi. We politically worked together in the 80s. The Chandrasekhar government, of which I was a minister, was formed with his support. And Rajiv Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi was a great despair. And he was wondering how he will meet his future. Unfortunately, at the moments of crisis, you will not see Rahul Gandhi in the country. In the great tragedy of December 16th last year, the Nirbhaya horrible rape took place. He was nowhere in the scene. He was abroad. He was having a New Year's party. Even though it was not New Year at that time, but he was having an extended New Year's party. So I don't think there is any challenge to Narendra Modi. And I've known Narendra Modi since 1972, when he was in the Vidyarthi Parishad. And later during the emergency, we moved together in the state of Gujarat. I was underground at that time, but in Gujarat because there was a Janata Morcha government, therefore the police could not arrest the government of India could not impose its will on the Gujarat government. And after that I have watched him, I've seen him perform as a chief minister. He has produced a high growth rate for the economy of Gujarat, which is in excess of 10%. If we can replicate it to the whole of India for 5 years, India will become a developed country in 5 years if we grow consistently year after year at 10% per year, and Narendra Modi can do that. That is why I think his leadership is relevant. Today, our current political situation is in 5 dimensions. First is the dimension of corruption, the extraordinary corruption in our country. The second dimension is the collapsing economy. The third dimension is the national security threats of the country and the national reputation of the country. The last couple of days we have been seeing on TV the way a diplomat, what diplomat? Deputy Consul General of the Government of India based in New York, how she has been treated. Earlier on we saw that our soldiers, Pakistani soldiers, crossed the border, caught hold of our unsuspecting soldiers and cut their head and displayed it. It was taken back to Pakistan. We have been, our people have been kicked in China. We don't seem to have any respect now in the world for a country of 120 billion and 120 crores. And how much have they deposited? They have deposited 120 lakh crore rupees. Not 120 crore rupees, 120 lakh crore rupees. How many zeros is that? 12 zeros. So, all this is your money. And what does this number signify? The total income tax revenue of the government of India is only 2 lakh crore rupees. And you got 120 lakh crores abroad. If you bring that money back, you don't have to pay income tax forever. Anyway, I am in favor that if a BJP government comes to power in 2014, we should abolish income tax. It's a useless tax. This corruption is having a huge impact on our economy and on our politics and on our national security. For example, on the economy, what happens to this black money? Some of it is sent abroad. Some of it is kept here and spent on land and purchase of land, in building beautiful houses, equipping the house with Italian marble. It's now the fashion. If you have Italian leadership, you should have Italian marble also. And the prices of land and houses are soaring. Whether the economy is coming down or going up, the prices of land and residential construction is always soaring because of this black money. All the luxury good industries are making tremendous profit. It's market in luxury goods, so naturally the profits of luxury goods are going up. That's why the investment is running there. Land prices are going up because black money is going there. So it is distorting your investment priorities. The government of India also brought in a new financial derivative called participatory note. Every newspaper is afraid to write about it. Because if you write about it, people will raise voices. And that they don't want, because big people are purchasing what is called as a participatory note. What is a participatory note? I take my money through Dubai, through the Hawala, send it to Switzerland, there I withdraw the money in dollars, I put it in a sack, take it to Morgan Stanley or US Fidelity Investments, the counter, and put this sack of dollars and say, give me participatory note and here is my Indian passport. Why Indian passport you have to show? Because no other country in the world permits participatory notes. Only India does. So they give you a piece of paper, suppose you put $10 million, they'll give you a piece of paper in which only $10 million is written. No serial number, no name. And that participatory note is handed to you, you bring it to India, it's legally permitted to bring it to India, no questions asked where you got the money, you give it to photocopy to Reserve Bank, and Reserve Bank will give you a receipt, And with that, you go to the stock market and tell the stockbroker, I want to buy stocks. Millions and millions of billions of dollars have come through participatory note. They have money going out and coming back. It is your money which is coming back. They say foreign investment is increased. No. The flow, round trip of the black money is increased. And you put in stock market shoots up. And you sell, and the profit you make the difference. You take that money to the Reserve Bank and you tell the Reserve Bank that I have earned this through participatory notes. Then under the law passed by the UPA government, Reserve Bank has to give you dollars for that rupees, and you take all these dollars and go back abroad and put it in your account after having earned something. Previously, you could not earn any money you kept in Switzerland banks, because Switzerland banks never gave interest. They charged them. They put a service charge on you. You have to pay a 2% service charge. Now they are earning 25, 30% on the stock market on black money. And what happens in the stock market? It starts going up and down, up and down. Why doesn't the SEBI, Security Exchange Bureau of India, created to ask questions about where the money comes from your stock purchase? If you buy stocks, they will ask you, where do you get your money from? But Mr. Chidambaram as Finance Minister has exempted participatory notes from such questioning. No questions asked. There was only one problem, and that was that when you made this profit of the stock market, you had to pay capital gains tax of 30%. So this Chidambaram, who is a lawyer and a crook, dangerous combination, he passed a law which said that if any Malaysian company, any Mauritius company makes an investment, then because Mauritius is a poor country of overseas Indians taken by the British as indentured labor, so no capital gains tax for any Mauritius company investing in India.